they don't believe you. How to win friends and influence. People prove that 73% of communication failures happen because people feel unheard. When someone doesn't trust your words, they've already decided you don't understand them. In American workplaces, this costs companies $62 billion annually in lost productivity. At 3,000, I'll show you the exact three-word phrase Carnegie discovered that makes people instantly feel understood and builds trust within seconds. Without this, you'll keep hitting invisible walls in every important conversation. Trust operates on a neurological level. When someone feels misunderstood, their brain activates the same regions associated with physical pain. Your words become irrelevant because their mind is focused on defending itself rather than listening. This happens in milliseconds before conscious thought kicks in. Carnegie observed that most people listen with the intent to reply, not to understand. They're already formulating their response while the other person is still talking. This creates an invisible barrier that makes genuine connection impossible. But that's only part of it. In the United States, research shows that 67% of people report feeling chronically misunderstood in their personal relationships. Meanwhile, European studies reveal that 58% of workplace conflicts stem from employees feeling their perspectives aren't acknowledged. This isn't just poor communication, it's a fundamental breakdown in human connection. The psychological impact runs deeper than most realize. When people feel unheard, they begin to withdraw emotionally. They stop sharing their real thoughts, stop taking risks in conversations, and start protecting themselves instead of connecting. Carnegie documented how this pattern destroys marriages, friendships, and careers. People become strangers living parallel lives, speaking past each other instead of to each other. The trust erodes so gradually that most don't notice until it's almost gone. Here's where it gets deeper. The cost isn't just emotional, it's practical. Missed promotions because your ideas aren't heard. Relationships that slowly fade because conversations feel hollow. Children who stop confiding in parents who never really listen. The pattern compounds over years. Most people try to fix this by talking more, explaining better, or being more persuasive. But Carnegie discovered that the solution works in reverse. The secret isn't in what you say, it's in proving that you truly heard what they said. Which means the fix has to start here. Here's what actually works. Not, I understand, which sounds dismissive. Not, I get it, which feels casual. The complete phrase, I understand that, followed by reflecting back their exact concern. Step 1. Let them finish completely without interrupting. Your brain wants to jump in with solutions, but resist. Step 2. Pause for 2 seconds after they stop speaking. This shows you're processing, not just waiting for your turn. Step 3. Say, I understand that you feels and reflect their exact emotion back using their words. Carnegie proved this works because it activates the brain's recognition system. When people hear their thoughts reflected back accurately, their nervous system literally relaxes. The defensive walls come down, and suddenly, they're ready to listen to you. The neurological shift is measurable and immediate. The technique works in any context. Angry customer service calls, teenage arguments, marriage conflicts, workplace disagreements. The moment someone feels truly understood, their entire emotional state shifts from defense to collaboration. What most miss is that this isn't manipulation. It's genuine connection. You're not pretending to understand, you're actively choosing to understand before being understood. Carnegie called this the fundamental shift from ego-driven communication to empathy-driven influence. The paradox is that by seeking to understand first, you become more persuasive than any technique or trick could make you. People trust those who demonstrate understanding because it signals safety, the foundation of all human cooperation. Every conversation you have without this understanding deepens the pattern of surface-level connection. People around you are starving to feel heard, and most will never tell you directly. They'll just gradually share less, trust less, and invest less in the relationship. The relationships that matter most to you, your partner, your children, your closest friends, are shaped by these micro moments of connection or disconnection. Each conversation is either building trust or eroding it. There is rarely neutral ground. Start with one person today. Choose someone whose trust matters to you, and in your next conversation, use these 3 words before offering any advice or solutions. Watch how their entire demeanor changes when they feel truly heard. The difference between being heard and being ignored often comes down to 3 simple words. Tomorrow, I'll show you the body language signals that tell you whether someone actually trusts what you're saying, including the one gesture that reveals hidden skepticism even when they're nodding. Yes.